I said, you want to rack up those rounds. It can be so momentum based this level of play. UV1, they are a momentum. Oh, look at that. Oh wait, we're back. We're
Yeah.
still in a warm up.
Yeah.
I thought there was an accidental knife, but no.
But then they
Anyway.
continued to murder him.
Yeah, yeah. But it was like, well, we're committed now.
All right.
Anyway,
So CT it is.
I think you should choose CT side, and indeed, that's what UV1 do go for. So they want to rack up rounds. You want at least 9. I would love 10 or 11 from UV1 here on this CT side. But if Elemental Esports have prepared Inferno, you can really, really have some effective hits, and you can just put the CTs completely on the back foot with the rotations available. So pistol round, they're going to start up towards A.
And we have seen they are playing aggressive here as they're both up. Ultra Poke doing a little bit of poke right there. Thanks for the name conveniently. Replex has made his way up into apartments as getting a little bit of chip damage in there as they do have control over it over here. But here's Revelite now sitting at the back of the site with the USP behind Pit. E-Crane is going to get some more damage into 2. Proddy will finally get the first frag. Replex will trade one more. E-Crane's going to round the one. We see Proddy here picking off heads and taking names. Oh, he's got to reload, though. Just ran out of bullets. But we're back down to a 2v2. Replex with 2 frags. Proddy got the 3. He's down now. But let's see what Devil and Goldie can do here on the retake. And right now they have them flanked as Replex will find Devil here, gets the first shot off onto them. Goldie's going to step in too as well. Doug has got down to 6 HP as Replex will try to survive. Take out Goldie. Doug barely takes out Devil. Replex barely takes out Goldie. It's 5 and 6 HP apiece, and Elemental Esports win the pistol round.
11 health between them at the end of that round, and you saw Replex over there just spraying away with that Glock, barely able to get damage at first, but finally does manage to take out the opposing player. So a nice hit there from Elemental, getting that pistol round, very important on the T side, and they're going to buy up here with a lot of utility. This is going to be a very aggressive hit here once again up towards mid. But yeah, just a nice pistol round there from Elemental. Proddy did his damnedest to defend from the A site, but wasn't able to get much out of it besides a couple of headshots there. So certainly Banana is the call, actually. Here's the rotation. And they're going to run into only 1 defender.
Just opting to run through the molly as they kind of get into that. We tune into Revelite here with the USB trying to get some damage through the smoke. They have control of the site pretty effectively without having to even take anyone out. So they plant the bomb, and all 5 members here of UV1 here going to have to try to retake. Aggressive push here by Elemental Esports, working out pretty darn well for them as we see Goldie going to try to get around on the flank and go through Banana. But they're running out of time here, and I think potentially they're just going to let it slide.
Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do because, I guess you just look for exit frags because not only are there guns and armor on Elemental, but there's 6 flashes. They didn't use any flashes to get control of that site. UV1 went for the stack, and it just didn't pay off here. So as we look at some exit frags potentially, there's one.
I think it's 1. Crane will pick up a couple for themselves too here, trying to find the last target. Will not get them before the time runs out. So Elemental Esports get that. Let's see how UV1 do in a gun round.
Yeah, I made a little money there at the end with that SMG, and they're going to keep those bonus round here for Elemental and rifles on deck for unexpected victory. So, yeah, just, they went for the A stack, didn't pay off. They had to give the site, and then they had no armor. They bought absolutely nothing. So they couldn't even use any smokes or anything to try to even, attempt the retake.
Another banana push.
That's going to be 2-0, and here's the banana push.
It's slowed down pretty well here. Devil's going to pick up a couple frags. He's looking for more. He's going to spray them all down. Only Crane is left. 4K for Devil. Crane eventually takes Devil down, but the damage is done. Devil taking out 4. Crane's got 44 HP left with the bomb.
Oh, man. They just run into the meat grinder there, and here is Crane not going to survive anything close to that push. And yeah, Unexpected Victory says, this is what happens when we get gunned. Elemental Esports absolutely get mulched in that banana area with Devil just spraying them down. Yeah, really nice spray control there. Good flashes. Like we said, utility usage is so important on banana, and those flashes coming in towards the push of Elemental absolutely destroyed that push. They were on a bonus round, so they're going to be able to buy up here once again. And we also do have a pause in the meantime, I can mention something Ownerman has informed us of, and that's that Eglet is in the server, just because there is the chance that Eglet is going to have to sub in future games, and so he's just watching
Yeah, perfect.
what the players are doing, kind of getting an idea of the role. Didn't look like he needed it too badly last in Mirage,
I
but
think
of
he
course,
knows what
like
he's
you
doing,
say,
but you know, it's good.
this is a bit of a better team. Good to get in as get as familiar as possible
Hmm.
with the team dynamic and with what their role might be when
Yeah.
Eglet does get in there. So
All right, we're
to know.
back on the map
pause is
here.
done. Yep.
Yeah, we have Elemental Esports being a little more conservative this time around. What was kind of nice too about the last push there that UV1 were able to handle well is that the one loss we saw them do in the Cash Cup, they kind of lost to a team that was playing really aggressive and put them off their game. And just watch them defend really, really well against them being
Yes.
aggressive is good to see. So we'll see again. Once again, this round could be a very good round if UV1 take this one, and.
Mhm.
It's more conservative from Elemental Esports. So they're slowly pushing towards apartments here. They're going to make their way here. Revelate, though, has got to meet one. Doug is going to get one of them down, but Revelate picks up two. Replux ending up taking out Revelate. So it's still a 3v3 here, but Ultrapoke's taking a ton damage. Proddy will pick up one. Will then spray down
No
the
way.
second. The bomb is planted, but it's Ultrapoke with 19 HP, and he's taken down Proddy. 3k on the round.
Yeah, they just didn't check it. That's all. That's all it came down to. Proddy sitting there on the balcony, and they just didn't check that position. So there we go. Good entry into mid there by Elemental, but it all came down to Proddy holding his nerve with the trigger discipline coming in, and yeah, just beautiful stuff. You know, you got to check those angles, and that is not something Elemental Esports did in that round.
For sure. And 8-2-2 now for Proddy leading the server after that one. Guess he was leading it before that one, according to math. But he's doing well, doing well. Here, Replux.
Ultrapoke gets poked a little.
Yeah, it's the opposite of what he wants to do with his name. Take damage. Here's another aggressive push here. Proddy in that same spot will take down two more. Let's call it three, baby. Vampy picks up one, and only Crane is left. Are you kidding me? Again, Proddy with a 3k.
This time they face it, but they've got pistols only, and they can't find those headshots. There's Vampy finishing off, and Proddy does eventually get punished. He does eventually go down, but come on. Of course, the exact same position, and 4 kills this time instead of 3. Will they make it 5 this time? I doubt it, but
we'll
wow,
see.
Proddy, really nice job there with the spray down, and that you got to say those were kind of gifted to him, but still, good job to capitalize there, and 3-2
For sure.
unexpected victory.
All right, they can't. They're not. There's no way they're gonna do it 3 times in a row, right? Right? Like,
They
or
are hitting second mid again.
yeah, okay. That's one of those things where I call. There's no way they'll expect us to go there a 3rd time. But I'm not a good IGL, so Reflex
would
actually
be the
ends up
cast
going
approach.
down to a nade. Devil will pick up one. He sprays down the second. He switches to the USP. He has his angle on Crane. He's taking him out. He's gonna get it done. 4K again for Devil.
Unreal. That is not
going for it.
Play that should have happened. Here's the peak.
There we
Oh
go!
my
The ace! The man with the plan! Devil, the MVP of last week, is trying to gain that title once again.
11 frags. Come on. Unreal from Devil, and he just managed to sneak himself into that cubby and somehow wasn't checked. I couldn't tell if Elemental should have known he was close in that smoke like that, or if they thought he just sprayed from the box. But what a sneaky play there to get in and managing to take out both Crane and the second player who came in just with the pistol. And that's going to put Elemental back on to the eco round. Yeah, just absolute devastation from Devil.
Vampy?
Here's the push into apps.
Oh, Vampy walks up, doesn't miss that shot. Vampy wanted to get in on the action. Finally does there, gets himself one. Let's grab him 2. Let's almost got 3. Replex takes them down. Crane will then take out Revelite, and now it's a 3v3 as they continue to move over to A site. Proddy is here to answer, though. Does have the op. Oh, barely misses that flick here. We now tune into Replex, who is going to plant the bomb. But here comes Devil coming around the corner. He takes down one. Replex is right there through the box to see what Goldie can do coming in from the flank. He's going to get Replex from behind. Pre-firing a couple corners here. They finally find Crane. Goldie takes him down. 2k for Goldie on the round. 2k for Vampy. 1 for Devil as Devil defuses this bomb. And UV1 go up 5-2.
Yeah, a little sweaty there for UV1 after that boiler exchange there because Unexpected Victory managed to recover 3 weapons.
Hmm.
They were fully geared up going into that ace site, but unfortunately they just didn't have any armor and they just couldn't quite get that set up properly. They didn't have a really good way to clear that player in pit, and so they kept having to watch that. That's why Devil was able to get the drop on that player crossing over. So yeah, nice retake there. Here's the shot from Proddy. Nice flick coming in.
Beauty, my dude. That's
Just another day at the office for Proddy.
Yeah. Everyone on this team. That's what I like about them is that they all kind of click. As much as we like, yeah, Proddy's popping off. Devil got the ace, but everyone just does so well and doesn't seem like there's too big of egos that everyone can step up at the right time.
Absolutely. Yep. Elemental slowing it down a little bit. This is well, I would recommend slowing it down a little bit. These rushes,
It's not working.
They worked in the pistol and in the second round, but that's gonna dry up real quick once you start running into the organization and the weaponry of UV1. Ooh, Vampy trying to get sneaky there in that off angle, but actually does get checked.
Yeah, Forrest
Doug
takes
is
him
7
down.
HP, but they're gonna be able to get control of the A site if they hit it now.
4v4. 45 seconds left in the round. They haven't quite committed their movement yet as we watch Revelite watching from pit once again. And looks like they are going to start moving towards A. Let's see, they have 30 seconds left, so they got to start making a move here. Feels like Revelite probably has a fantastic spot here. We got Proddy here staring through the smoke. He's going to take a little bit of damage. Does not quite hit that shot. Does not quite hit the second either. So they're going to be able to get through there. They're starting to make their way over towards the B side as Forrest and E-Crane here are through Banana and are getting on site. But here's Devil sneaking in the ruins. He's got to get one. He'll pick up another one. Goldie gets one as well. 2K there for Devil. He's looking for his third. He's going to try to walk up to here. Crane is just running away, though, trying to survive. In the end, Revelite take him down. Even though they ran out of time, they still kill them all anyway.
Yeah, the pincer coming in. I like the idea from Elemental to wrap there through spawn. I think that was the correct call when I looked at the minimap. That was what I would have recommended if I were the IGL there. But they run into Devil, who, yeah, kind of held a bit of a brutal off angle, and they had good presence. They went 2-2 Unexpected Victory, which was the correct call there, I think, to go 2 on each site. And they had enough presence shooting from the B bomb site that Devil on that off angle was able to just clean up the rotators. Then the op doesn't manage to be saved, and so we have Unexpected Victory going up 6-2. Remember, you do want to rack up those CT rounds, and we do expect UV1 to be continuing to stack these up. But Elemental is going to have to put a few more on the board here if they want a chance in the CT side, I think, especially with Proddy and Devil popping off the way they are right now.
And they're able to get that one done pretty darn well. And here's Proddy with the op. Will find that one. Headshot onto Crane. Good measure takes him down. Ultra Poke gets a little bit of damage there onto Proddy. He's trying to move forward. Revelite, though, is behind them. They're through the smoke, and Revelite's going to spray him down. He gets all 3, and Doug is just sitting back there going, what do I do, guys?
Yeah, I love that push. So good to get that angle around the smoke. They think that the wagon area is covered, but Revelite gets closer and just is able to get all 3. Beautiful stuff pushing through the smoke there. And this is just a done round here. Doug has nothing. The only thing you can try to do maybe is save, and look at that, just sneaking around the edges of the I think they want to go hunting here if they possibly can. But Doug, this is a nice spot. I don't know if you'd check this if Doug stays here.
Comes Proddy walking up. Doug will find one. Now he's got to try to run away and will not be able to run away from Vampy as they finish them off. 7-2 start for UV1. And what's more impressive, too, is that Elemental Esports basically just won the first 2 rounds because they won the pistol. Barely won the pistol. This could very easily, the way it's been going, have been a 9-0 start if it wasn't for that. So UV1 are just rolling around real nicely here on team.
Yeah, a margin of 11 HP is what caused these two
Yeah.
rounds to be on the board for
Split between two
Elemental.
people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A margin of total 11 HP. So yeah, that's pretty tough. Look at
Here we
that
go, Tech
grenade.
9 rush.
Huge damage coming in from onto Elemental.
Yeah, Goldie is going to take that one. Doug will go down here. Prodigy and Devil will get another 3K, because why not? Ooh, don't walk into that fire, though. He might have actually died if he did. But, you know, he's sitting there 14-1-3. Could afford a death if he really wanted to.
Yeah, you know, I wanted to talk a little bit about last round and how I believe it was Crane who peeked out into mid against Prodi, and if it was me, I'll just say I would not be doing that. That is not an area I would want to be putting my head anymore after what's been happening to Elemental so far.
Yeah,
They are going towards Banana once again. Doug has gotten pretty far up here. They might not expect this.
Yeah, Doug is by himself through where that Molly went down. Incendiary, whatever you want to call it. And
I think Molly is an acceptable terminology there.
But here is Crane trying to sneak through the back alley and does find a nice shot to Vampy. Takes him down. And trying to find the next one here. Again, throwing out the Molly. Stop them here. No numbers advantage right now for Elemental Esports, but they're still filling out to see if anyone potentially kind of rotates over here, and Revelite just pushes in and takes 1-for-1. So we're at a 4v3. They start to move over towards the A site now, but Prodi does not miss, baby. Gets that one. 3v3 now. Devil's gonna come from the side, do some damage onto Replux. Trying to go over to the other side here. We see Replux starting to get this plant down. Can Devil stop this one here? Prodi in the middle of the smoke, but Forrest is right there, and they're able to spot them out. 2 members left now for UV1 Elemental Esports, trying to take the first round with guns.
Yeah, I would save here if I was UV1. You don't need to give up these guns.
I mean, Devil's at max cash.
Yeah. Oh, true enough. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't even look at that. So,
yeah.
Fair enough. I guess you may as well go for it. And they are. Oh no, actually they are gonna save just because of some of the other players.
Yeah.
I now that looking at the money, I agree. I think maybe they should have gone for that.
Yeah.
But, it is really tough. Inferno's one of the most difficult sites to retake, especially on a player deficit. Oh
Oops.
no!
Oh no,
Reflex goes
that's
down.
unfortunate.
That's actually not trivial.
Yeah, that's actually kind of a deal.
That gun, their money is pretty precarious.
Yeah,
Here.
all of a
Plus, they
sudden
still will be able to
Reflex
buy it.
Reflex has to go down to $600 after
Yes.
that, which is like a bit of a paladin. But hey, Elemental Esports take a round there, and that's important for them, of course. If they kind of just let UV1 win every round through this half, they could have spelled trouble. But UV1 technically have already won the half, so they're just looking to get some more extra gravy here. Like you said, they really want to finish with 10, but the way they started, of course, you're looking at like 12, right? Like,
yeah,
you kind of want to keep that going. If it ends up being 8-7, that would mean Elemental Esports are mounting a comeback, which is of course not what you want to see at this point. Prodi, ooh, I jinxed him because last round I said he does not miss, and then he gets this is that one, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'll give you that was a rare miss from Prodi,
Yeah.
especially in a situation like that. Generally hits those, but this slower style from Elemental I think is good. I think that there is the potential for UV to get a little antsy. We saw Revelite last time pushing out and trading 1-for-1 at a point where it just was not beneficial. Vampy, nice shot there into Boiler though, and the push comes forward. 5v4 now.
Go. They're starting to execute on towards where the B site. Goldie is right here on site, looking to see how they can defend. Flash comes out, trying to slow them down here. Forrest is gonna get himself. Oh, what a shot by him though. Thought he was in a ton of trouble in that spot, but Forrest able to nail that one down. Puts it to a 4v4. Of course, Prodi is down to 5 HP. The Opper on expected. So here they go. Forrest making a ton of noise over here near the A site, trying to fake towards there as everyone else heads towards B. Forrest now pushing some pressure on to Prodi here, but everyone else is moving over there. Actually, mostly on the other side of the map to take it down, but Forrest will pick up one more frag to get the plant off here. Now, Prodi with 2 HP and Devil here to try to see what they can do. Devil sitting here back behind the ruins will take out Forrest. We're down to a 2v1 as they wait for Prodi to get over here. Again, though, he is on 2 HP, so if anything, Devil's going to be the one-on-one to make noise, give a bit of distraction to allow Prodi to get a snipe here. He's trying to find them. Here, he's gonna move out. Doug is gonna get down Proddy now. So it's a 1v1. Doug takes a shot. He's down to 34. He's trying to use the pillar. He's trying to get the defuse. But Doug pops his head out and gets that frag. So 2 in a row now for Elemental Esports. And you gotta believe Unexpected Victory are thinking, oh, hey, we really want to win 2 more rounds in a row here. And they got plenty of cash to do it with.
Yeah, no problem financially the rest of the half. Nice play there by Doug, though. A really good clutch 2v1. Like you say, Proddy was very low, but Doug had that anyway. Got the peek out with the perfect timing regardless and got the headshot. I just want to point out that when Forrest was pushing towards Arch, Proddy had 5 HP, and Forrest hit him through the wall for damage with an AK shot. That was just like, I've never seen somebody take a AK shot with 5 HP and survive it.
Yeah, yeah.
That was really that was pretty crazy. In any case, though, good round there, especially by Doug. Really nice clutch there, and that was a good hit, honestly, by Elemental. They were just able to win those trades and get control of the bomb site in an effective way. Now Unexpected Victory with another full buy, and Crane goes a little bit limited on the resources here to pick up the op. We'll see if that pays off here. Nice nade onto Vampy to start it off in the apps here.
Yeah, they get that bit of damage here. Vampy once again sitting in apartments. Let's see if, like, hey, what if 3 of you want to come out so I could spray you all down again? That was pretty fun last time that happened.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, let's go back to that. Let's go back to those days.
Doug sitting here in Banana, waiting for that smoke to kind of finish off. Your flashes come through. Forrest, ooh, spotted someone, but like the director wanted to come over here instead.
Yep, director not interested in that, and with good reason, it turns out.
Nothing happened. But here go Forrest now. He's gonna get good damage onto Revelite. Able to reload that gun here. Here comes Crane stepping up here with that op. Of course, still a minute left in the round. There's 3 members of Elemental Esports pushing in towards the B site as we see Vampy right here finds Forrest and takes him down. Nice play.
Just a timing push there. Unlucky for Forrest, but yeah, good instincts there by Vampy. That's going to put them on a 4v5, sort of collapsed into the bottom mid area, and they are going to head towards A. Running into only 2 players who are a little bit out of position. So Revelite here.
Revelite chilling out. We'll pick up 1. He's down to 19 HP, but he should be able to back out from that situation. Vampy is going to jump on top of this box, take down 2, and Revelite will clean up the round. 2K for Revelite, 3K for Vampy, 9-4 lead for UV1.
Wow, they were not prepared at all for Vampy to jump onto that box.
No.
Just caught 2 players completely off guard, one of them with a molly in their hand, and that's going to be 9-4, as you say, and put Elemental back on an eco. It's just, they've barely had guns all half, it feels like, and they just aren't able to break through this defense very effectively here. So, yeah, good job there by Unexpected Victory once again. Ooh, lots of deagle shots to Proddy through the smoke, though. Proddy's in a lot of danger here.
Living up to his own name there. Proddy gets taken down eventually by Crane. Vampy trying a little bit of work here. Does take down Crane. Here comes Forrest here with the Tech 9. And he do here. Vampy again has this excellent angle right here. He's going to spray down Forrest.
What?
Then drop
I have no
back
idea
down.
what Forrest was thinking there.
Yeah, here's Revelite. In a beautiful spot. Takes down 1. Replux trying to get anything done. Will get nothing done as Vampy takes that down. He switches over to the USP. It's not enough to take him out, but Revelite will finish off the last frag. 10-4 now for UV1, and with 1 more round to go in the half.
Oh, Vampy had the bloodlust there, taking out the pistol. He's like, all right, I got the kills. I'm going to get it. I'm getting in there. I'm going to keep going. Not going to pay off, but Unexpected Victory still take the round. And as you say, financially, they are not starving at all. They are... well, I was going to make a GameStop reference, but I couldn't think of a good one to work in there. Anyway, they are just fine for the half. And look at this aggressive push up by Vampy, and it gets punished hard. Ultra Poke with a nice headshot through the smoke.
Yeah, Ultra Poke able to get that one down there. That's good for him. He's flashed up a little bit here, but he'll just wait it out behind this wall. Pre-fires around there trying to see if they catch someone. Proddy now is moving back towards this A site. While the rest of Elemental Esports seem to be moving towards B through Banana now. There's a little bit that was committed here for UV1, a big rotation. So that does leave Devil by themselves currently over here near the site. He's on top of the box, but Ultra Poke is going to get the advantage on that one, taking them down. They'll get this plant off. 3 members left here of UV1. Again, it's the last round of the half, so it's pretty much might as well just go for it. Ultra Poke gonna very effectively play this round. He's got 3K. He's got himself 4 now. Revelite, the last man standing in Forest, will pick up the last one there. So Elemental Esports, despite being down 5-10 now, do at least pick up the last round of the half for themselves. So they got that going for them.
That was a nice round too. Ultra Poke was the one who opened it up with the 4 kills, but all the positioning was good there from Elemental. It was just a nice B hit in general. So good work there, getting themselves back up to 5, and that's really, you definitely don't want less than 5 rounds on the T side of Inferno. And like we said, CT is where you want to stack those up. I think Unexpected Victory have done that to an effective enough extent that they're probably feeling pretty good coming in here, especially as we heard from Devil. This is one of their strongest maps. I doubt that that's just because they're able to hit some shots on the CT side. I'm guessing we're going to see something fun from UV1 here on the T side as well, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it was nice for them to go 10-5. You pretty much touched on the beginning of the show. That's what you wanted to see. Get a good start at CT, get like 10-5, and then you can kind of cruise control from there potentially. But we saw a little bit of fight from Elemental Esports. It wasn't just all UV1 the whole half. They did pick up a few rounds in a row, of course, that very last round there. So this is still an interesting one. I did say that I was feeling like this would potentially be their toughest test, and then it started looking like it was all UV1 and going, oh boy, like never mind about toughest test. But you see flashes of that though, right? From Elemental, they certainly have those flashes of brilliance that show why some of them are pretty like decently ranked players. And while they're sporting a 2-1 record here, UV1 though, of course, just want to keep it undefeated and keep going here.
And I've got to say, I think this is UV1 has on their game as much as they've been in the entire time we've been casting. They are really like the instinctive plays, Vampy, Revelite getting aggressive at exactly the right timings. Just so nice. I believe this is still this is still
it's still warming up here. Yeah, I believe there's a big matches live thing that comes up once.
But they're I think they're playing as well as we've seen them so far, and that's really exciting to see. Against, like you said, possibly their toughest competition, they're bringing it when they need it, and really cool to see. And on a T side of Inferno, that's just adds more excitement. They only need 6 rounds to win, and if I was a betting man, Johnny, I would bet that they're going to get those 6 rounds pretty quickly here.
Yeah, you wanted to make a GameStop reference, and I'd say, well, mine would be buy the UV1 stock. I wouldn't get involved with that GameStop stuff if I were you, but I'm not a financial advisor.
Maybe buy it to UV1 instead.
That's what I'm saying.
That's being lorded over by any hedge fund managers or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. No one's trying to short them or anything. It's just you can buy into the stock by following this channel. That's how it goes.
That's how it works. Don't ask any more questions.
Yeah, don't ask any more questions. Don't ask about returns. The return is the entertainment value that you're getting watching these boys play fairly effectively today.
Yeah, good stuff here. And we've seen, like you said, some flashes of brilliance. Ultra Poke with the 4 kills in that last round. E-Crane with some really nice shots as well, and Doug with that 1v2 clutch. So just exciting stuff so far. And into a 10-5 half. I said I was favoring UV1, but it's anybody's game at this point.
Yeah.
We've got a pretty long break between the halves, and these teams are having a lot of time to reset, right? They're having a lot of time to sort of reset the momentum and make sure nothing comes in from the first half, and I would say that favors Elemental because Unexpected Victory really did build momentum. You could see it with the way Vampy was rushing into apartments like that, the way Revelite was pushing those smokes. They were building that momentum, and this is going to stop that a little bit. So they are going to have to get their mental back, get that in-game leader to sort of hype them back up and get them back into that mindset in order to close this one out efficiently.
It looks like we are back. I have action. We're in pistol round here in a half. UV1, obviously, this could go a long way to closing out this game just to win the pistol round. But of course, Elemental Esports, I think the same thing. If they want to mount a comeback, one feels pretty important. It's the first time I was watching the T side of UV1 on this map, so you over here, Goldie, pass and a little bit of damage. Bad, so a conservative approach right now for you.
I expect them to play it pretty slowly in general. The T side, they are not, they're not wearing out their W keys anytime soon. I don't think on any map, and in particular, probably not Inferno. But interestingly, on the pistol round here, Elemental is giving up banana. There you go, Vampy already opening up into mid. That's going to be a big. Vampy takes almost no damage and doesn't have to use any utility, so that's going to be a big frag there. Going to give a lot of control. You can see the mid and arch areas are totally exposed now.
Over here right now, playing selected, and you kind of get that advantage when you feel like you have all the better individual players. You can kind of just go like, yeah, we don't have to do anything crazy. Gotta cross our T's and dot your I's. And Vampy dots that eye right in the head. Beautiful shot. Forest is trying to answer that here. Does meet with Goldie here. Will get a frag of their own, so that does leave now to a 3v3 after a couple of frags go back and forth there. So we get the plant here, 3v2 now, sorry, as Forest and Reflux are the only ones left here for Elemental Esports. Vampy trying to find some of that magic here, trying to just that head there, but just kind of missing here. Revelite will pick up one, Vampy will clean up the other. And there we go. That's the pistol round start that they wanted. They're up 11-5.
Yeah, they recovered those USPs, which really won them the end of the round there, because those long range fights, normally you'd favor the CTs with those silenced USPs at that range, but since UV1 had already recovered a couple, they were really effectively able to defend from far away. So yeah, just nice play there by Unexpected Victory, and Vampy love that play, standing in the fire and getting the headshot and spawn. And so good.
Yeah, Vortex, I'm doing good, by the way. Thanks for asking. Here we go as they are jumping into the second round of this half. Again, another conservative approach here, but they are pushing into banana now as Goldie is able to step onto here. He should be able to find Doug in this corner. Does able to get them, finish them off, trying to finish off the second one here in Ultra Poke, but Ultra Poke does just run away. Goldie waits for the rest of his teammates to come and join him. Forest down so low. Vampy eventually able to spray him down. Looked like he might have been able to get away there, but that's 3 members down for Elemental Esports. Reflux here from the balcony is able to pick up one. That will help their defense case right now, but they are onto the B site as Ultra Poke and Vampy trade a couple kills here. Goldie's going to get one more, leaving Reflux now by themselves. He did manage to pick up this Galil, so maybe just opt to save that one for the next round. That is what he's doing indeed, as UV1 got the plant, and they got the position.
Yeah, just good to be able to save the Galil. Pardon me, the Galil there for Reflux. As yeah, a nice hit. I like the pressure that Unexpected Victory were able to put on Elemental there. Kind of everywhere on the map they were putting pressure, and even though Reflux did manage to catch the player who had snuck their way onto A site, still Unexpected Victory was hitting B at the same time. And so while the call was coming in, oh, there's one on A, he's trying to get into the bomb site. Then the players were encroaching up banana. Vampy gonna check this. No problem. Gets the headshot. Takes that Galil out of Reflux's hands. And yeah, really, really nice round from Unexpected Victory. I like this strategy a lot on the gun rounds. And this is one of the things we were talking about expecting to see when they were telling us how confident they were on this map, is that, you know, is this kind of pressure that they can apply to a CT setup here. So now on to pistols. You expect them to go 13-5, and then it's 3 rounds to the win.
Yeah.
You know, not looking too tough at all for Unexpected Victory here to take this, even against their strongest opponent yet.
Yeah, Elemental Esports just seem to not have a game plan to be able to match UV1 in this one. And right now, again, they're just going to their default, looks like. Revelite defaultly just kills you. He walks up and takes 2. And Vampy will pick up one more. Goldie, we watch, picking up 2 for himself as well. Clean round for UV1. And they're well on their way to this one. 13-5 lead.
That was a walk in the park for unexpected victory. Just so good. Able, like, peeking every angle just right. All the pre-fires, all the fundamentals, just, completely, completely fulfilled there by unexpected victory. No chance at all for Elemental Esports, and they basically peeked it all dry, too. Barely any utility having to be used besides a couple of smokes. So now we're back on guns, and we've got 2 ops for Elemental Esports here coming in. And we'll see what they decide to do with those. You see E-Crane having to fall back from Banana. And yeah, it's once again a split push. Oh, good shot there by Crane. A lucky shot, I should say, but still really, really beneficial there.
I mean, you kind of know that they're going to be right there, so it's just like, I think that's a well-informed blind shot. Yeah,
it was an educated guess.
Yeah, Revelite will grab that one as they take down Forest. And here's Replux in a nice position there with the AUG. He's going to pick up 1. He gets caught up from the side, though, but Proddy is not actually going to take him out. Replux peeks back out, takes him down. Goldie will finally take out Replux here. Of course, the bomb is now planted. 3 members of Elemental Esports against the 2 left of UV1. Smokes are down. Revelite trying to get some damage through that. Grenade coming through. Doug will hit a nice shot into Goldie. But here's Revelite with the spray down. Takes down 2. Can't quite turn around to take the 3rd. Karain will get 2K in the round. Will get this defuse. And they'll win one. 13-6 still in favor of UV1.
Now, that would have been pretty miraculous if Revelite turned around and hit E-Crane as well. But still, good try there. Nice hit there by unexpected victory. But it was I believe it was Forest or Replux, I can't remember which, in pit, who they just weren't really able to clear out very effectively and managed to get 2 frags. That was what got them the round, was that hold from pit. Really tough position to clear if you don't have a bunch of frags to stack up or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Because it's so difficult to smoke out. But yeah, good job there to hold that site, and they do manage to get the retake going. So now more banana control, more split focus. 2 and 3 is generally what unexpected victory go for with their T-side default. They're putting 2 up towards mid, 3 to take banana control, and Elemental are just giving them banana most rounds.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, so yeah.
Ooh, Revelite taking a little bit of damage to start this one off here. Forest will find that Revelite and finish them off. Got that going for them. Here's Devil sneaking his way through apartments here. Does see Crane and is able to take them down before Crane even notices what's going on here. Does find Forest there into another one. It's going to jump down, but did not quite see where Replux was. Goldie here in a firefight does take down Replux. And, oh, yeah, the bomb does get planted here. 2 members left here for Elemental Esports to come in here for the retake, and they got a little bit of a couple guns to do it with, but kind of gotta try. UV1 so close here. Here's the flash. Doug tries to get one down here. Ultra Poke is going to push up aggressively. Does get turned around. Does take out one. Doug takes out the other. Vampy here still left alive. He takes down Ultra Poke, so it's a 1v1 situation here. He's going to come out of there. Vampy gets a little initial damage there and then finishes them off. Vampy 2K on the round, 14-6 for UV1.
Yeah, good try there. A nice retake from Elemental, but even with that clutch earlier from Doug, I'm still taking Vampy in a 1v1 situation over Doug every single time, and you can see exactly why there. It looked like Doug got a little bit antsy. It definitely, you'd expect most players to stick that, and I think it would have been the right call to stick it. At least make Vampy get,
have to like
Vampy
have
the one who
them have to peek around. Yeah,
yourself.
Exactly.
Especially with that jiggle peek with the UMP, it just didn't feel like the right call, and I think he got a little nervous there up against the top fragger of unexpected victory.
Oh,
but there we go.
That's a nice one.
Mag 7 push does take down Revelite early.
Swag 7, love to see it. Force gets that one down here, but they do have control here on to Banana. Devil throwing out a frag. See if they're going to be able to push through there. Proddy, meanwhile, is on their way through apartments here. He takes a little bit of damage, trades a little damage for them. Of course, got himself the bomb, so did not want to just kind of die on his own. They're now starting to move back to said Banana that I mentioned earlier they have control of. Here comes Goldie now. He can out a little bit here.
Yeah, just going to back off here. 4v5. Bit of a tough situation as Goldie, like you say, low HP.
Vampy here.
He's gonna push up.
Vampy's going to pick up one. Again, a little bit of a fake there as Vampy's the only one pushing in through there, but there we go. The Swag 7 getting it done once again. Ultra Poke will finish off Devil. Next, here comes Goldie to get one, but Ultra Poke gets the last laugh on this round. 7-14, still UV1 on top.
Forest racking up the cash in that round with 2 Mag 7 kills. That's really, really good for
Yeah.
the economy there. And Elemental's going to put a 7th on the board. And unexpected victory onto a Deagle round here. They're going to have to save for next. So we're expecting Elemental to go back up to 8. And do they have it in the tank to get back and bring this match into a competitive scoreline? We will soon see. But they are on their way at least, and they're looking pretty good in a lot of cases. That they're playing off each other kind of nicely on the CT side here. Our Elemental. Here we go. The wrap is going to come in. Probably.
Oh, Forest gets the first one, but Devil will trade that at least. Here's E-Crane, gonna run into a bunch of them. He throws out the Incendiary. Replex will pick up one. He's trying to just run away, but Goldie will take him down. Devil will then take out Replex. So this Deagle round is working out real well for them. They get this plant off, but 2 members are pretty low right now for UV1, and you have kind of full action coming here from Doug and Ultra Poke. They're heading into here, so the 2v3 is certainly very possible here, but here's Proddy in the pit. They throw out a flash, but they don't check the pit, and Proddy takes one, but Ultra Poke will eventually trade that one. He then takes out Devil, leaving Goldie and Ultra Poke on the 1v1. Will he stick this defuse?
No way.
He's gonna go for the smoke here. Oh, he gets it done! Goldie not quite able to find where he was in the smoke. Nice round for Elemental Esports. It came at a cost, but it was a fun one.
Yeah, good retake there. Really nice shots there coming in from Ultra Poke on the site. And even though they didn't check Vampy initially at pit, still Vampy was only good for 1 in that position this time. So good job by Elemental Esports bringing it back up to 8. Now we've got a full buy from both teams in Forest. Once again, he's got the swag coming through.
Yeah, but
shotgun is in his hands, and the op on Goldie here, so or op on Crane here at Goldie as well. So yeah, full guns, and we'll see if this shotgun's able to make any difference the way it did last time.
Yeah, that last round going pretty well for UV1, of course. You ever tell people we get 4 kills with the Deagle and the plant on T side, you'll be pretty happy with that.
Definitely.
So now they're into this one, like you said, full guns, full utility, trying to run into this one now. They're starting to execute over here. Proddy will find Replex here in pit and then take them down. Works their head out and tries to take out another here. Forest will end up getting another kill with that Mag 7. Devil, though, will take out Forest finally. So they get the plant off, only losing Vampy in the process. So Doug and Ultra Poke now here on the 2v4. It's always scary to save when they would put the game in match point, but maybe they have to here. They do pick up one, though. Doug able to take out Revelite. Seeing if they can pick up any more here.
These 2 flashes here.
Yeah, Doug, nice sprays, gets to get that one down. Goldie, though, in the meantime, took out Ultra Poke at least, so that does leave Doug by themselves with 21 HP. And like we said, gonna probably just save that last gun here and try to rattle off 8 rounds in a row to win this match, but
yeah,
UV1 good shape.
HP. Yeah, good job there by UV1. Nice hold. I mean, it's just unexpected victories, sort of winning gunfights left and right a little bit. Like it's hard to break this down tactically because it's just okay, when 2 players encounter each other, usually the unexpected victory player wins.
Yeah.
That is sort of what this is coming down to in a lot of cases here. And in that case, Forest was on site with the Mag 7 and just wasn't able to get any close range fights. They all peaked long range once they heard that shot. Nice shot by Goldie there onto Banana, opening up onto Ultra Poke, and that's going to put them 1 step closer to the win here as Forest in a close position here. Vampy about to check.
Easy.
The timing.
Forest taken down. Proddy also taking out Crane at the same time. So that's 2 members left here. Doug now the lone one to try to 1v5 to save this game. They got the plant, so it looks like it's likely going to be 40 seconds. Never mind, we don't need the whole time. Goldie takes that down, and UV1 will be the victors on the day.
Yeah, we were talking about how this might be their most difficult match yet, but it did not feel like they were challenged that much, UV1. They really just were able to work towards their game plan. And Devil mentioned Inferno, one of their strongest maps, and they kind of showed it here. They
Mhm.
really felt it looked, even if they were losing rounds, they looked comfortable the entire time. They looked as
Yeah.
if they never really were put on the back foot too much on either half. And impressive stuff here from UV1. I like the way they play Inferno, and I would love to see them continue to play it if they can, because yeah, this is good stuff. This was a really nice Counter Strike from UV1.
Yeah, for sure. So who do we want to pick for like the sort of MVP of this match on the day? Like,
You know,
Devil got the 5K, but we
yeah.
already interviewed him last
and
week.
also,
just thinking I want to talk to someone
the
else.
previous 2 rounds, Prodi got like a 3 and a 4K.
Yeah.
And there were a bunch of multi kills. I don't know, Prodi or Vampy, but I would lean towards Prodi here.
Yeah, let's grab Prodi.
High impact kills.
All right, let's see if we can get Prodi in for an interview as we jump into the UV1 server and see if we can get that going. Yeah, it was a good day of Counter-Strike here for the UV1 boys. And we'll see if we get Prodi in the room to finish off the stream for the day. So they go 3-0 and are really on a great start to their season here in the Open League. It's good to watch. Yeah, it looks like we are going to be able to get Prodi in here in a bit. And get this interview going. It was a fun one, Wes. So while we're waiting for that to happen, what did you think of the match?
Yeah, you know, I enjoyed them on Inferno, and I'm really waiting for, you know, a team that is sort of on their level in terms of fragging. Like, it really is skill that is putting them over the top in a lot of these cases where maybe their hits are a little disorganized, or they're not quite organized quite properly, or they haven't got the setup that they need that they might get as they play more together as a team. But in terms of the fragging, these teams they're playing against just haven't been able to challenge them really. The aim just looks so crisp from players like Revelite and Prodi, and it's just really good to see that they're able to, you know, bring their skill into a competitive match.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got Prodi here in the service, so we can talk to you in person. Great work.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this was an interesting start to the day for you. You kind of just started off with a 4K and a 3Ks. They just kind of walked into you to get things going. How did that feel? Does a start like that make you go like, all right, this is gonna be my match today?
Feels really good, especially when it gets the team going. It kind of just gets some momentum throughout the game.
Yeah, what are the comms like when something like that happens? When it's just like, oh, they're all just walking into you, so you can kill them all.
It gets pretty hype sometimes. We normally try to keep the comms pretty calm and collected, though.
Well, when they all ran in and didn't really check you on balcony the second time in a row, I started laughing pretty hard. Can you confirm that was also happening in your voice comms, or did y'all stay cool?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's great. Well, speaking of pop-off moments, Devil did get the ace. And speaking of just what kind of goes on in comms, what's that like from your guys' side? Because obviously for me, I'm just screaming because it's awesome and hype. What is it like on the team when that happens?
It's more so kind of just relaxed, and then more so when it's over, we kind of freak out and yell, get pretty hype up the player. It's really good, especially once we get everyone going individually. We all kind of just gel and meet. That's where the momentum comes from for the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Do you find that if you lose the momentum, you've got sort of ways that you can fall back on to get it back, or are you still kind of building that as a team?
Well, we have a timeout, so normally if we kind of get into that stage where the comms are getting a little jumbled and it's hard to hear and everything like that, we take that timeout to kind of just relax and chill, breathe, take a glass of water, and just regroup.
Yeah, awesome. That's perfect too. So coming into this, we were a little bit trying to hype it up as maybe your best test so far, and maybe the score doesn't 100% show that, but it was potentially still the best test, and you guys like answered every question just like with flying colors. I think that's how that
Absolutely.
term works. So, what was it like coming into the game, thinking about this team compared to compared to maybe the other two teams you've seen so far in the Open League?
Uh, well, yeah, kind of like you said, we're going into the game kind of like this is probably going to be our biggest test so far out of the first two games. So we were kind of preparing, like we wanted the mindset of like, hey, we're going into this. We don't want to be like, yeah, we're like the best team in the world kind of thing. Have that mindset going in. So we tried to just think of it like any other game, just like we prepared for the first two, just any other team, any other game, just tried to keep a straight mind through it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, last week when we talked to Devil, he said that Inferno. We asked him what he thought that your best map was, and he thought maybe Inferno could be in the contention there. First of all, do you agree with that? And second of all, what do you think it is about Inferno that kind of like fits with your team?
I agree. I agree with Devil 100%. I think it's probably just the way we gel. Like our default is kind of just unstoppable, especially the way we
Yeah.
split up the
Yeah.
players and like who goes apps and who goes like wherever. It kind of just we gel really really well together, and it just flows really really nicely. I think we have a solid five that flows
Hmm.
really nicely together, especially on
Yeah,
Inferno. Fits our
I'd have to
playstyles really
agree.
well.
Yeah, I'd have to agree for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so the team was kind of brought together, kind of just like almost just in time for this whole thing, and it just seems like you've all have instant chemistry, which is awesome to see. Like, is that something like you kind of expected, or coming into this team, coming to play with them, or what was that like? Like, just realizing, oh, hey, we all just click. This is great. Like, this is working out really well. Like, what does that feel like?
I came into it knowing two of the players for a very
Mhm.
like Vampy and Goldie. I knew them
All
beforehand
right.
for a short period of time. I wasn't really 100% sure how it was going to go because like when it comes to open teams and the stereotypes around it, you know,
Yeah.
like hey, it's going to be like pretty toxic and just annoying at the start. Honestly, I've been proven wrong to the stereotypes so far. Everything's going really
Nice.
well. We all have the same goals. It's looking up so far. I'm really, really having a lot of fun playing with these guys.
That's awesome.
Looking forward.
Well, you had a great game with a lot of good op rounds today, but I noticed that occasionally somebody like I've noticed occasionally Goldie picks up the op instead. How do you decide kind of how you split that up, or do you feel like you are the dedicated opera and then just sometimes it switches over? What's the logic behind that?
I'm not the dedicated opper, but it's Devil that's the dedicated opper. But it's more
Right.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
just it depends on the map. It depends on who's feeling it. It's just
Right.
it'll
Fair enough.
alternate every game we play. We're not sure who will be picking up. I just happen to be feeling it.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, that's now that you mention it, Devil does op most of the time. I just all the plays I think of when I think of him are when he's like just getting those spray downs. So
Yeah.
it's cool to see
Yeah.
that all you guys have got some variety in your gameplay. I really like to see that, and I think it helps you a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that's wild too, considering like we just like me and Wes kind of come to think of you as the opera so far, at least. Obviously, we've only watched you play kind of 3 maps, but like we've just seen you pop off so often with it. So to hear like, oh, I'm not technically the main opera, it's just like that blows my mind.
Yeah. Um, Well, when as you move on, continuing with matches in the future, are you sort of, how is the preparation kind of evolving? Are you practicing more? How much are you looking into the teams and scrimming and stuff? Is that sort of ramping up now with practice now that the team's kind of getting together a little more, or is it just sort of business as usual?
More so business as usual, but practices as we've been together more as a team, practices have kind of calmed
Mhm.
down. Practices have kind of been smoother, and scrims have been going really, really nicely lately.
Nice.
So
All right, well, I think we're gonna end the evening on that one. Prodi, congratulations again for your 3-0
thank you.
start to the season and another great win and entertaining the masses. Of course, we're back again tomorrow, so rest up, be prepared for that one, my dude.
Alrighty, have a good night, boys. Thank you.
Good,
Yeah, cheers.
good
Have
game,
a
man.
good one. All right, Wes. Well, any final thoughts for the evening as we head out today?
Not so much, man. Short and sweet. I liked it. We they took care of that one pretty
Mhm.
easily, and as they have in the past. And I won't be there tomorrow, but I'm sure they'll put on a great performance there tomorrow. as well in their next match. Yeah, UV1 is looking great. I'm glad that this is the team that we are following along with,
Yeah,
because this is a good team that looks like a contender. So
for sure.
really, really cool to see. And Inferno has been where this match has been where they've looked the best so far, I think. So, just more improvements to come, I'm sure. I'm really excited to see what happens with this team.
Yeah, certainly, and it was a fun one. So, like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central for folks in our part of town.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll see you all next time, folks. You can follow me, of course, anywhere at Jonny Esports on Twitter or Instagram. And Wes, where can we find you?
At WJ Rambo on Twitter and Instagram, twitch.tv/JSRambo on
Perfect.
Twitch. And also, if you want, you can follow twitch.tv/Manitoba_esports, where tomorrow afternoon I will be hosting a Rocket League tournament. The very first one I'm ever doing. So that's going to be very fun. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be chill. If anyone's into Rocket League, hit that up as well.
For sure. Thank you. And shout out to our new follower on the stream today, Kirby Brunt. Thank you very much for the follow. And that's going to be it, folks. We'll see you all next time. Of course, we'll end off here listening to a bit of Revelate's music as we continue delving into his album Pink Skies that he just launched a couple weeks ago. So that's it from me, folks. We'll see you next time.
Have a good night.
Take one, take two, you can say I'm better now. Zone in, zone out, feeling higher than the clouds, feeling higher than the clouds. I ain't fucking coming down. Bitch, if I wanted, I cop it. Surprised by the size of my wallet. I made my money, not talking. Right now, beats, I clock it. Y'all be running and walking. I hear the ripper, he knocking. I know who gonna be laughing when I'm gonna be dead inside of my coffin. All this shit I've been on it. I've been fucked up and honest. The shit I'm doing the hardest. Adding on to all my problems. I know I can't solve them, so I'm just gonna offer. They think this shit is for them. Man, you should've just saw it. Fade in, fade out. I've been feeling K'd out. Take one, take two. You can say I'm better now. Zone in, zone out. Feeling higher than the clouds. Feeling higher than the clouds. I ain't fucking coming down. Whoa, whoa. I don't even care where they go. Go. Taking my time, moving slow. Slow the flow. Whoa. All the work's gonna show. Show. Whoa, whoa. I don't even care where they go. Go. Taking my time, moving slow. Slow the flow. Whoa. All the work's gonna show. Show. Fade in, fade out. I've been feeling K now. Take one, take two. You can say I'm better now. for me to put on a real happy face. I don't wanna fake it, shawty, I'ma make it. I ain't leaving no one beat. This night, we live out the best life. Sometimes it's hard not to cry. I try, I hope you know I try. Don't think I don't worry about you and I. Get it hot, cheesy, take a flight deeply. Feel right, sleepy, more lines easy. Do it all weekly, pray it won't be daily, but it's always maybe. Hope that you will save me. It's the places where we go that make us wanna stay. It's the people that we love that make us wanna change. But there are days where the skies are gray, and I'll pave my way and just escape. But I lied, I won't escape this time. It's hard for me to deal with this line. It's real, I cannot hide. That's why I cope and try to get by. But sometimes I sit and wonder why. Is it even worth the trouble? Dwell suicide. But maybe the feeling forever. Hope it ain't forever. I like it's whatever. I'ma get high just to calm down. But I'm too high, I crack a frown. Sometimes I lose sight of why I'm around. Who is around to hold me down? Get it hot, cheesy, take a flight deeply. Feel right, sleepy, more lines easy. Do it all weekly, pray it won't be daily, but it's always maybe. Hope that you will save me. I've been in restraint, I've been in my feels, but I haven't said a thing. Don't feel real, don't know what to think. Try not to think deep, but I always sink in. Life's too short to waste with just thinking. I've been down and out with my drinking. Now I'm doing lies, the times they all shifting. But we're young, need think. Right now, don't feel a thing. Let's do some more, yeah, what you think? Forget the past and raise your drink. I know that you would like a break. They all take more than what they make. Cause I've been trying to get out. I've been trying to get out my head. I've been